guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm holding my camera in a weird angle, but I just wanted to film this intro real quick. Today, I just finished updating my everyday makeup drawer, and I want to share it with you guys. So I once again switched around how everything is stored in there, and I'll kind of show you that in just a second. So I hope you guys enjoy watching this, and if you have questions or comments, leave them below for me. See you guys next time. Bye, guys. So I wanted to show you before I start doing my Shop My Stash, I completely redid this. So what I did is, let me start over here. This drawer, last time I added this container here to kind of separate things better because it was just not very separated. Everything was kind of jumbled together and I wanted more separation. So I did that last time, and then I liked that so much I was like, you know what, I should just have, there's room to have two of these side by side. So I pulled another one in for all my complexion products, and then to kind of organize it a little bit better and spread things out. So there's a lot more consolidation, like things are in the correct spots. Does that make sense? You know what I'm trying to say. So like all the powders are back here, foundations, I have like my primers here, I've got my foundations here, and then over here is like lip products in the back, I have mascaras and liners in the center here, cream-based blushes here, cream-based shadows and some loose pigments here, and then single shadows over here, which I'll show you those a little bit better in just a second. And then this other drawer, oh, and one more thing I wanted to mention, this other drawer here used to contain my use it or lose it items, and then I had like palettes in the center here. Well, what I decided to do is put all of my use it or lose it items in with my everyday makeup drawer items so that I'm not forgetting to use them, because when they were kind of separate, I would either, like when I was getting ready, I'd either use you know, a lot of them and kind of focus on them, or I'd forget they were there and just use my everyday makeup. So it was like I wasn't using them consistently. So what I did, here's an example. For all of the use it or lose it items, like this one right here, I put a little sticker on it so that I would know which ones are my use it or lose it items, so that when I do this update that I'm doing today, these ones will stay in, the ones that are use it or lose it, and then everything that's not a use it or lose it, I will pull out and put back and replace. So that's kind of my system. So like I said, this is all organized. I kind of explained how I did that one. Then the palettes are going to be over here. Move you guys closer. Palettes are going to be over here, just kind of randomly inside of this little box. And then I have a box in the center here, which this currently has just some little samples from work that I really want to focus on using up. But eventually I'm going to try not to have so many samples, and I'll just probably put something else in here. I don't know yet. And my deodorants, it's stuck in there too. And then this last box over here, this is all of my skincare products that I currently am using. So the only thing in here that's like a use it or lose it is this bubblegum scrub, which I'm still working on getting through. So everything else though is just like all the makeup products are over here. So what I'm going to do, let's start with this drawer and just do the palettes real quick, since that's the only thing in here that needs rotated out. So there are 3 palettes that are for my use it or lose it, so I'll kind of set those to the side for now. Everything else that's in here I'm going to pull out. Alright, so some of these were contour palettes and then some are eyeshadow palettes. So for the contour palettes, these were all 3 new and I wanted to try them all out. I did try each of them at least a few times. This one is actually really good quality. This is the Wet n Wild one that I got at the drugstore for like $4.99. And I was actually, this guy right here performed as good as at least this Kevyn Aucoin one for sure. So definitely if you're looking for a contour kit and you don't want to spend a lot of money, check this one out. It's really good. But I'm going to put it back for a little bit because I do have some other new bronzers that I need to work on. And then I do have some single bronzers in my use it or lose it that I need to focus on as well. So then this Kevyn Aucoin palette, I actually used this several times and it's okay. I still don't think it's my favorite, and honestly I think the thing that bothers me about this palette is just the pan size, because it's really hard to get a contouring brush in this small of a pan. So that is the only thing that bothers me about this palette. I honestly think it would work better as like an eyeshadow palette than anything else, and I might end up using it like that because the powders are actually really good powders. I don't like the pan size, so that's the only thing about that one, but I am going to put it back for now. So this one here, this is the Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow. This is what it looks like. I actually did get a lot of use out of it, but honestly, this is a $65 little palette, and I know everybody loves this and everybody talks about how amazing it is, but I love it. It's great, don't get me wrong. It actually is a really good quality, really good powder. I just don't know if it's worth that price tag, because there's some good powders for less than this, so I don't know. It's good, I'm glad I own it, but I don't know if I would pay that much money for it again. Okay, so that's it for those guys. Those are all going back. And then I have some eyeshadow palettes here. So this one I used a ton. This was new for me. This is the Natural Matte palette from Too Faced. I really enjoyed this, but I am going to put it back now. I also had out my Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette, and honestly, I didn't get a chance to use this because I spent so much time trying to use some of my Use It or Lose It palettes and some single shadows that I had. So I'm actually going to keep this in there because I don't feel like I got enough time with that one. So this little Stila palette, this one, I actually only used it like once, so I think I should actually keep this one in too. And then the Lorac Pro 2. I don't think I used this one time, honestly. I just had too many options this time, so these didn't get used at all. So I think I will actually keep this one in there as well. And I'll just put back that Neutral Matte palette, and hopefully I won't pull as much this time. Okay, so that's going to be it for that drawer. So let's go ahead and start with foundations, which are right here in the center. I just have a few here. This is a Use It or Lose It foundation, so this does need to stay in there. I have been working a lot on that guy, so I will keep that. Next I have this Maybelline Dream Wonder, and actually this is a little too dark for me right now. I think this might be closer to a summer shade, so I'm going to put that back for a little bit until I get, you know, closer to summer where I might have the right coloring for it. This Born This Way foundation from Too Faced is the same thing. It's a little bit dark for me right now. I have it in the shade Nude, and it's just a little too dark, so I'm going to put that one back as well. I love that foundation though. It's one of my favorites. And then this Becca foundation I've been loving, and this one I've been using probably the most out of everything. I absolutely have been loving it. I'm wearing it today, but I'm going to put it back for a little bit because I do want to pull some other things out. I'm going to mention real quick as well, as long as I was talking about foundations, I had this little sample of a NARS. This is the NARS Velvet foundation. It's brand new matte one, and I really like it, but I probably have another use in there. So I'm going to keep this in here so I can use it up. So moving on to, this is really dirty in here, by the way. I need to clean this out. I spilled some shavings from a eyeliner all over, and I need to clean it up. But so for concealers, I have 3 in here. This is the NARS Creamy Concealer. I have not been enjoying this recently. I just feel like it's, for some reason, it's not as lightweight as it used to be, and I feel like it's creasing on me, so I don't know what's going on with that. It might just be my under eyes are too dry right now. I don't know. So I'm going to put that back for a little bit. This one's a Use It or Lose It, and so is that. So that's going to stay in here, and then this is as well. One thing I wanted to mention about this is the Smashbox Photo Op Under Eye Brightener, and when I pulled this out for my Use It or Lose It and talked about it in my video, I thought I had like 1 or 2 uses left in here. I have been using this like every day for 2 weeks. It's lasting me forever. I don't know how they got so much product in this little guy. Part of it is you only need a tiny bit, but still this is going strong still, so I'll keep that in there. All right, and then I have my primers over here. So I just had, for face primers, 2 in there, and they're both like miniature sizes, and both of these are almost gone. So I'm going to keep these in here because I want to use them up and get them out, and I love both of them. They're both really great. So I'll keep these in here, but I'm probably going to pull another one because I know I don't have a lot of use left in either one of these. So, but I'll keep those in there for now. I'm also going to keep this e.l.f. Under Eye Primer in here as well. And for my lid primers, I'm going to put the Air Patrol back for a little bit. I really love it, but I'm going to put it back. This Bare Minerals one I've been using nearly every day, and it's actually probably half gone already. Whoops. It's probably half gone. It's hard to see in it's frosted glass, so it's hard to tell, but I'm going to keep that in there. Let's move back here to powders. So first of all, I have some face powders. This one's a Use It or Lose It, so I'll keep that. So is this one. Keep that in there. This Kat Von D one, I tried it one time and I absolutely could not wear it. It's just way too dark for me right now. So this is definitely going to be my summer shade, and that doesn't surprise me because I got matched to it in the summertime. It just is not working right now. So I'm going to put that one back for a little bit as well. You know what? The Stay Matte one I used several times and I really do like it, especially for setting the under eye, but I got some use out of it. So I'm going to put that back for a little bit. And then this Sephora collection one, I didn't use it yet. So I'm going to keep this in here, and this time I really need to try it. All right, I also have this Josie Maran powder, which I actually hit pan, and look how much I used of that. I'm really proud of how much I used of that. I actually really like this a lot, but I'm going to put it back for a little bit and give some of my other powders some love. Next up, I have two single bronzers. Both of these are use it or lose it, so both of these are going to stay in there. And back here, I have some powder blushes. This is the use it or lose it. That's going to stay. And then all three of these are not, right? Oh, this is actually a highlight. So, okay, let's start with the blushes. This one is the Kat Von D blush. I actually did not use this at all. So this I'm going to keep in there. This is Pura Vida. And this MAC blush I used all the time. So that was part of the problem. I always wanted to reach for this, so I never actually used the Kat Von D one. This is one of my favorite blushes of like ever. It's so beautiful, but this is in the shade Gentle. I need to put this back though because I did get a lot of use out of that guy. All right, and then I did also have this highlighter in here from Becca. This is the Becca Poured Highlighter in Moonstone. I love this. The only problem is these creams. I just don't reach for them as much as I should, but I am going to keep it in there because I actually do really enjoy that one. But I didn't get to use it as much as I wanted to, so that's going to stay. All right, that's this side. Let's move to the other side. I'm going to go ahead and start here because these are more blushes and highlights. These are the cream ones that I had. This is a use it or lose it, the What's Up. Keep that in there. This one here I used a couple times. It's a little bit glittery, but what I like to do with it is what I found that the best way I like to apply it on my cheeks after my foundation, but before I set it. And then it just gives like a nice glow. And then I'll, you know, set my, put my powder on and my blush and all of that. And it just leaves a nice glow underneath. So I really liked it like that, but I'm going to put that back for a little bit. I used both of these cream blushes, and I actually really like this Josie Maran one. I felt like that was really easy to work with and it blended out nicely. So I really liked that one. This Becca one was really nice as well, but it's more of a spring color. But I'm going to put both of those back for a little bit. This one I still haven't got to use it yet. I just never reach for it, but it's so beautiful. Ugh. I need to keep this in one more time and just, I need to use it because it is so pretty. All right. I feel like there was one more cream blush. Oh, this one, this Stila one. This I used today. I do not like how this blends out, but I'm going to try keeping it in here because it is a use it or lose it, and try to use it up. Otherwise, I'm going to need to pass that along because I don't know. I don't like it so far. All right, let's move over here, go across the front here. So I have some use it or lose it items in there. Actually, all four of these are. So those are going to all stay in here. And then for the single eyeshadows, I have all these ColourPop eyeshadows, which I used a couple of them. Which one did I use? I used both of these here, and I love them. They are so amazing, but I'm going to put those back. I didn't get a chance to use either of these darker two shades, so I'll keep these in. This is also going to stay because this is another use it or lose it item. Next, I have this single eyeshadow from Urban Decay. I used this a couple of times. It's okay. It's a little bit glittery. That's the only negative about it, but I still really like it. So I'm going to keep that, but I'm going to put it back for a little bit. You guys, this Milani eyeshadow is killing me. I've had this in here for like 3 rotations and I still have not used it one time. I just don't reach for that color, but it's so pretty. So I'm going to get rid of it this time because I can't just keep it in here forever. And if I'm not going to use it, I'm not going to use it. So I'm going to pass this along to someone who will actually get use out of it. All right, so next I have my lash primers, and I'm going to keep both of these in here because they're the only two I have, and I I kind of have been rotating back and forth. I still really love my opening act the most, but I want to use them both up. So I'm going to keep them both in there. I have 2 mascaras. Both of these are still going strong. I don't want to open too many new ones, so I'm going to keep both of these in here, but I probably will pull a third option out. I always like to have 3 mascaras to pick from. My third one that I had in here, I ran out on it, so that's in my empties for my next empties video, but these 2 are going to stay. Alright, so I have just my Brow Wiz in here right now. I'm going to keep this in here, but I do want to pull my other brow product. I think it's the Smashbox one because I want to use that up and get it out. The Brow Wiz is my holy grail, and it's pretty much the only thing I like to use. So the Smashbox one is okay, and I want to just use it up to get it out, but I won't buy it again, if that makes any sense. So I want to just have the one because it is my favorite. I have this another Use It or Lose It item. It's gonna stay in there. This is a Use It or Lose It item. This Tarte Smolder Eyes pencil, I used this about 4 times. I really like it a lot. I love the color, but I'm gonna put that back because I do have other products that I need to pull in here for a little bit. As far as eyeliners, this Stila one, you guys, I know everyone loves the Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Liner. I had a difficult time with it. It's a felt tip and it's just a little too stiff. So I kept finding that to get my line, you know, my winged liner even, I kept building it up, building it up, building it up, and then I'd have these really thick lines, which I like to have mine a lot more thin, so I wasn't a fan of this one. Okay, next I have a few eyeliners. These are lip liners, so let me set those aside. I have a few eyeliners. All of these got used quite a lot, so I'm gonna put these back and pull some new ones this time around. And then I just have 2 lip liners. So neither one of these, I didn't use either one of these at all because I was trying to use this Use It or Lose It one a lot. So I'm gonna keep both of these in here. And then in the back I have my lip products. Let's talk about those. This is a Use It or Lose It, as well as this guy. So those are gonna stay. The rest of my lip products that are Use It or Lose It products, you'll probably notice they're not in here, and that is because they are in my purse. I put them in a cosmetic bag in my purse so that they'll be used more often. So that's where all of the rest of them are. It just seemed like the best way to use them up. So this L'Oreal Glossy Balm, I used this several times. I really loved this for just throwing it on the days that I didn't want to have, you know, a full makeup look. I love this Ofra liquid lipstick. It's like a really kind of orangey brown color. It's really beautiful, and I like the formula on those, so, but I'm going to put that back because I did use it several times. I love both of these ColourPop lipsticks that I pulled in here. Which shades did I pull? This one is Beeper and this one is Tulle, and I loved both of those, but I'm going to put those back and pull a few different ones. I really like this Maybelline lip gloss. I'm actually wearing it today. It goes really nicely with my NARS lipstick in the shade Anna. These paired together are a gorgeous combination, so, but I'm going to put those back. And then this Sephora lipstick, oh my gosh, you guys, this blew my mind. I didn't think I would like this color because I thought it would be too pink, but this looks fabulous. I love this color. I'm actually going to keep this in one more time because I only wore it twice, and I'd like to wear it at least one more time before I put that back. So I'll keep that in there. And then Raikugen, I wore that several times. Make Me Gorgeous, I wore once. It's more of a spring color, so I'm going to put it back. This I actually enjoyed quite a bit too. This is a Sephora lip stain in the shade Peony. This was really nice. I did wear that. And then this one here, this is the Cherry Picking from Wet n Wild. It was a little pinker than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be more of a true red. It was a little bit pinker, so I think I'll keep that or put it back and try to wear it more in the springtime. Okay, that's everything. So now we can start shopping my stash. Alright, so we just had an Urban Decay event at work, and I have a few new Urban Decay items. I do want to try some of these. So this is the Naked Skin Concealer. I've heard so many good things about this one, and I haven't yet tried it. And since I'm trying to find a new concealer that will work for me, I'm going to pull this one in. I also got this lipstick in the shade Fiend. I want to pull that in as well. And then I do want to pull in this liner as well. This is one of the Gwen Stefani liners in the shade Rock Steady. It's like a really nice true red, so I'll pull that in as well. There's not much in this drawer anymore. I put a lot of it away, so I think that's all I'm going to pull from here. So in this drawer, I probably should pull a couple of things, but not too much. I do have my blush palette still for my use it or lose it, and then one single blush for my use it or lose it. So I don't want to pull too much, but I do want to grab this guy. This is the Majorette blush from Benefit. I got this during Black Friday on sale for $10, which was a steal, but I do want to try it out and see if it's something I'm going to use. I don't know why I keep buying cream blushes because I just don't use them that often, but this one feels more like a cream to powder, so I feel like I could use that one more. I do actually really want to pull this in. This is my Marc Jacobs blush in the shade Shameless. So I'm going to pull that in. Okay, I'm also going to pull this in. So this is the other half of that set where I have the eyeshadow already in. So this has a blush, a bronzer, and a highlight in here, and I haven't tried this yet, so I'm going to pull that in. So that should actually, that should be good from this drawer. My eyeshadow palettes. And I know I'm going to have some single eyeshadows, and I do have a couple use it or lose it palettes, so I don't want to go crazy. Oh, and I kept a few palettes in. Ugh, this is hard. You guys, this is hard. I just want to use everything. Let me just look real quick if there's anything I feel like really hasn't been used in a while that I need to pull in. Not from over here. I'll check the other side, but from over here I feel like all of these were recently used, so I'm okay with not pulling any of these out. But I do want to pull out this bronzer that I just recently got and haven't used yet. This is the big Sephora collection one that I got, so I am going to pull that one in. You know what? I really need to pull out this Sephora blush because I actually haven't used it yet, and I got it like after the holidays, and I really want to try it. So I'm going to pull this out, but I'm going to put back the Marc Jacobs one then, so that I don't have too much blush out. So I'll put you back, and I'm going to pull that instead. Next I have my, well, here's the brow products right here. This is the Smashbox pencil I was telling you guys about. I'm going to pull that in because I want to try to use it up. Let's see what else is in here. None of those. Okay, so for mascaras, I do want to pull one more in. These are open here, so I feel like I should pull one of these, but I really want to try one of my new ones back here. I need to use some of these up. So I'm going to grab this one here. This is the Maybelline Colossal. I don't want to open another one until I get at least one more out that's open. Okay, so sorry guys over here, you have to wait a little bit longer. Okay, so then I'm on to liners, and I put back my liquid liner, so I have none pulled currently. I want to pull out this LA Colors one because I know I love this one, but I also want to pull out, I have a Kat Von D one. This one I got in gratis a while back, and I really want to use it up before it dries out. It's in the shade Baudelaire, so I'm going to pull that one. And then I want some just standard liners. I already have a black one for my use it or lose it, so I'm not going to pull another black one. I did just get this one from Ardency In, and I'm going to pull that out. It's like a blue, really pretty blue. So I'll pull that, and I think I will pull this one. This is the Kat Von D Immortal Love liner. It's like a brown color, so I'll grab that. Okay, so now this is my single eyeshadow drawer, and I put back that other pencil one, so I'm going to pull this one from Sumatra. I actually really like the color of it. It's a really pretty taupe, so I'm going to pull that out. I also want to pull out one of these NYX ones that I just got. I think I want to pull out this shade right here. This is called LOL. It's a really pretty orange, like a burnt orange. I really like it, so I'm going to pull that out. It hasn't been opened yet. I do want to try it. Ooh, and one more. I'm going to pull out this. This is a Kat Von D single eyeshadow in Dolce or Dose. And I haven't tried this yet either. Just got it, and it's so pretty. Look at that color, you guys. So I will pull both of those. I have my small eyeshadow palettes drawer here. I'm actually not going to pull any of those, but I am going to pull out these lashes from, no, not those ones. Let's pull out these ones. These are the Ardell Natural Lashes in 105. I want to try to wear lashes more often, so I'm going to grab these and pull them in so that I can remember to use them. But I'm not going to pull any of these guys back here. I feel like I've used them all recently and have a lot of eyeshadows already. The angle, sorry, is not very good, but I know there's a couple things in here I really wanted to pull. I wanted to pull out this Too Faced lipstick. This is in Loganberry. It's a really nice wintry color. So I'm gonna grab that. It's like a nice berry. I'm gonna grab this one. This is like a dark nude color from Victoria's Secret. It's got a little bit of shimmer to it, but I'm gonna pull that guy out. This is Whisper. I'm gonna also grab, no, let's grab a red. I wanna grab this Marc Jacobs one. This is in the shade Goddess. Yeah, I'll grab that. Okay. Pencils. I do want to see if I can grab this one. This is the Revlon Color Burst Matte Balm in the shade Elusive. It's a really good everyday pink. I'm gonna grab that. In the top here, I've got my glosses and stuff. So I want to pull out this one. This is a Rimmel one. I don't think I've used this like one time, so I really want to try it out some more. This one I love, this Mana one. I'm going to pull that out again because I really enjoyed using that. And I think, that should probably be good for glosses. Yeah, that should probably be good. No, you know what? I'm going to pull one more. This one here from... this is from Tanya Burr. I really like this really light pink color. Okay, liquid lipsticks. I did want to grab a couple of these. There were some that I haven't tried yet still from ColourPop. I'm going to grab these two ColourPop shades. And I do want to actually try one more of these Stila ones. This one here. Yeah, that should be good. That's plenty from this category. Put the rest back because I kept one in there too. I'm not going to grab any more balms. I have some still to use up. I already got my glosses and I have a couple of lip liners now, so I don't need anything from there. On to base powders. I feel like I put back quite a bit, but I still have some use it or lose it in there. I'm going to grab one translucent powder. You know what? I actually want to grab this. This is my e.l.f. High definition powder. I haven't used that in a while and it's really nice. I'm gonna pull that out. And then one more foundation type powder. Oh, it's a little pale one. Yeah, this is the Revlon Age Defy one. I recently purchased this. I don't think I've tried it yet, so I'm gonna pull that in. Okay, that should be good there. Bronzers and highlighters. I do already have a few bronzers in, so I'm not gonna pull too much here. What should I grab? I'm going to grab this Laura Mercier one. It's a little mini. And this is new. This Physicians Formula one. I'm going to grab that and try it out. Okay. Highlighters. I'm going to pull out this one. I need to use this some more. This is an Erno Laszlo one I love. It's one of my favorites. And it's pretty natural, so I want something a little bit more striking. So I'm going to grab this one here. This is a Makeup Forever Pro Sculpture. This is shade 01. So it has a highlight and a bronze in here. It's really beautiful, so I'm going to pull that out. Okay, that's plenty from there. And the last drawer up here, I've got my foundations and primers and concealers. So foundations, I do need to pull something. I think I will go ahead this time. I need to try this. I got this in gratis and haven't even opened it yet. It's a Sephora Collection foundation. So I'm going to pull that out. And then one more that I know that I love in case I don't love that one. I'm going to grab this. This is the CoverGirl Clean Whipped Cream Foundation. I'm going to grab that. All right. I know I need one more face primer because I think I'm going to run out of those other two. I don't have that many left, honestly. I think I will pull out this one. This is the Dr. Brandt Pores No More. It's another mini, but I think I'll pull that one out as well. I love that one. I already pulled one. I think I will just grab... Okay, real quick before I do concealers, I do want to pull this. This is the NARS eyeshadow base. I haven't tried this yet, and since I put back my Air Patrol, I feel like I can grab one more option, so I'm going to grab this so I can at least try it out. So I will pull that in, and then for concealers, I think I'm just going to grab this one. This is the LA Girl Pro Conceal. So yeah, that should be it for this drawer. Alright, I've got a huge mess on my countertop, and you guys are going to get to see now. I wanted to check up here and see if there's anything up here. I do kind of really want to pull this out. This is the MAC
Steam Heat. I haven't used that in a little bit and I love that color, so I'm gonna pull that. And then eyeshadow palettes. I did want to see if there's anything up here that, oh, there is. This I just got in my BoxyCharm and I haven't used it yet. It's the brand new Reveal palette from Coastal Scents, the smoky one. So I'm gonna pull this out and that should be good. All right, you guys, so this is the final product. Here's all my palettes over here. The larger, so I just stuck them over here in this compartment because I didn't really have much going on in there. And then the lashes are in there as well. Excuse me, Lexi. Okay, and then this is what I have for like my complexion products and powder products in the back there. And this is kind of everything else over here. So that's kind of how it turned out, and I definitely have a ton of product to work on this time around. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you have questions or comments, leave them below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.